guys and ghouls, so in every single video I always get questions about my makeup. It doesn't matter if I'm hauling stuff, it doesn't matter if I'm doing a DIY video. Every single video I have people requesting me doing a makeup tutorial on this eye look that I always do every single day. The only reason I've been putting this off is just because I am so rubbish at makeup. I am literally the worst. I know how to do one thing, and that is this. The only reason why it ever looks different is just because I change out the colours of the glitter. Inspire Cosmetics have really kindly given us a 10% off discount code, so if you would like to buy the glitter that I use within this tutorial, or any other glitter in pretty much any other shade, head over to Inspire Cosmetics, put everything you like in your basket and use the discount code TheHauntedBat in capital letters to get 10% off. I will leave all the information that you need down in the description below. This morning when I was doing my makeup, I did film the process, and I thought I would just do like a voiceover of like how I did it and what I'm doing. I wanted to pre-warn you that one, I don't like use very expensive like makeup brands. Two, I try and keep all of my makeup as cruelty free as possible, but I am aware that I do have a few items which are not cruelty free within my makeup collection. These are things that I've bought and then like afterwards found out that they aren't cruelty free, and I don't really feel like it is right to just throw it away if you've already bought it, if that makes sense. So I just gonna use them, and then obviously I'll try and look for alternatives once I've finished the products, if that makes any sense. Some of the stuff I use is very old. I have been using it for years. I know this is gross. I still have a shed ton of product left. I'm not gonna waste it. The other thing is I only own 2 brushes, so have fun with that. And also the other thing putting me off this video is like I am very messy when I do my makeup. Like I just kind of just create a mess basically, and somehow at the end it all sort of comes together and looks all right. But like please don't judge it like halfway through, because I'll probably have like glitter up here and like stuff down like here and everything I'll be doing in the wrong order. So now I've got that fun list of negative things out the way, I will show you how I do this makeup look. I will leave links down below to Inspire Cosmetics, which is where I buy all of my eye glitter from. And the last thing I will mention within this video is that this eye is very bloodshot. I am aware of it. I'm currently taking 1,000,001 pills because I have perforated both of my eardrums, so I am in a lot of pain right now. I am very drugged up. So I believe like what's going on with this eye is something to do with that. So please just excuse the fact that I look really tired, and I hope that you somehow enjoy this video. Okay, so I'm going to be using my favourite mirror, which I got from HomeSense for this, and to begin with I'm going to be using a Super Cat eyeliner from Soap and Glory. This eyeliner you won't actually see at the end, but I use this as like a base, so I just line under my eyes and draw up like a line to make the wing, and then I bring that down to the top of my eyelid as well. This just gives me a very basic shape to work with. As I said, it's a very cheap eyeliner, it's not that great, but it's good as like a guidance thing. So next up I apply my eyelashes. I know it's really weird, but I apply my eyelashes first. So I apply a little bit of glue to them. I just use the glue which comes with the eyelash set, and then I leave them to dry a little bit. Then I bend them just to make sure that they're a good shape, because these are like really plasticky. They're kind of more like costume eyelashes, if that makes sense. They're not really meant for every day, but she wears them every day, and then I just stick those on. I just use my fingers. I find it a lot easier than using tweezers. So there's the first one on, and then I'll put the other one on. As you can see, they are gorgeous. They're like spiderweb shapes. I've been using these for years. As I said, I think they're meant for costumes, but I still think they look very pretty. So now I'm going to be using my Inspire Cosmetics glitter in the shade Atlantic. It is one of my favourite shades. As I said, 10% off, link down below. So I will be using this brush to apply the glitter. I absolutely love this glitter. This is one dab and look how far it goes. This is why I'm obsessed with this company. I can't get enough. I just want to buy every single shade, because you just dab once and it pretty much covers your whole eyelid. Now I bring my glitter up really high because I have super hooded eyes. Like you would have seen from the very beginning of this, my eyes are very small, so I bring this glitter all the way up. So this is me applying the second coat. I definitely don't need a second coat, but I like to go as extreme and glittery as possible, so I apply a second coat. I do the exact same thing on both eyes. Obviously what you can do, and I have done this before in the past, is mix the glitters together. So you could buy a few different shades of glitter and kind of do a base colour in blue and maybe add some green or something on top. But for today's look, I'm just going to be doing the blue. So I do bring this glitter down slightly just in the corners, just to blend it all together. I will come back to those corner bits in a minute. For now, they're just going to look weird. So I use this Glam Eyes eyeliner from Rimmel. This is my favourite eyeliner because when I actually take it out, you'll see that it's a tiny little brush. It's nothing like a little plastic spongy thing. I find them impossible to use. Also, it's not like a felt tip. This is like a paintbrush basically. So what I do now is I go back in with the original eyeliner and I paint on my wings. Now I do bring them right up to the end of my eyebrow. I do have my like natural eyebrows still. So I bring it up to that point and I draw a triangle. So here you can see my triangle and then I fill it in. That is just how I do them. There's no measuring or anything. I just kind of do it by sight. So I fill that triangle in. I absolutely love this eyeliner because it's super easy to paint with. Unlike the pen one, which I used at the beginning, where it's kind of really jolty, this one goes on really nice and smoothly. So I take it right underneath my waterline. I don't bother filling in my waterline. Just as I said, I have very small hooded eyes, and by leaving that waterline clear, it does open my eyes up slightly, so that's why I leave it. But of course, if you are blessed with lovely large eyes, then maybe you would want to take this more up to your waterline. So I do the same thing. I do my triangle, I colour them in, I neaten them up a bit, and then finally what I do is I go to those corner bits, kind of like where I imagine you would cry, if that makes sense, like your tear duct bit at the side, and I make that bit a bit thicker. Again, this just opens up my eye slightly. So now I'm going to take the eyeliner and fill this space underneath my eyelashes. Again, if you do things in the correct order, unlike me, you probably won't have this, but it's just kind of a necessary step for me to do. Then you need to go find a cat and give it a cuddle, make sure that you're feeling super happy, and then you're ready to do your mascara. So I just use any old mascara I can get my hands on. I have blonde eyelashes, so they show up really strongly, like against dark makeup looks, so I just use any mascara I can find, just to kind of coat them in black rather than them being blonde. So next up I use this product. It's relatively new, it's by Rimmel and it's called Wonder Swipe, or Wonders Swipe, something like that. But I got mine in the shade Slay, but there are a few different ones. Now this is kind of a eyeliner slash eyeshadow, so you can draw it on like a eyeliner, which is what I do, or you can draw it on like an eyeliner and then smudge it out and it becomes an eyeshadow. Now as you can see, compared to the Inspire Cosmetics one, this is not really that glittery at all, and I have to put on about 10 layers for it to really show up, but I feel like it's a really nice like subtle thing to use under the eyes, just because I personally don't feel like a really strong glitter under the eyes would look as good. But yeah, I got this one in a grey shade, like a grey silver shade, because I feel like it goes especially well with this Atlantic glitter eyeshadow from Inspire Cosmetics. So I draw this like continuously underneath my eye until you can see it, and I take it right from the corner right to the tip of my eyeliner, and then I just go back in with the same eyeliner and cover up any mistakes, because she always makes mistakes. I do also fill in this bit like in the corner of my eye as well. It depends how the makeup look is looking. If I'm using a dark glitter, like a dark red glitter, the makeup look is already very dark, so I don't really need to fill in those corners. So now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I use this super gross eyeshadow. I've had it for literally like 4 years, but there's still loads of it left, and it's the only one which really kind of goes with my hair colour. It's called Smoky, but I cannot tell you what brand it's from because honestly the whole package is just like rubbed off. But I use an angled brush, and I follow the actual natural shape of my eyebrows. Yes, I am victim to over plucking. My eyebrows are very thin, they're very scarce, so I kind of just use it to fill in. I don't do any funky colours or anything with my eyebrows. I'm pretty boring when it comes to that. So next up, you could kind of leave it like this, but I like to bedazzle it up a little bit. So I use these bindies. I just got them off eBay quite a while ago. I'm going to be using this one at the bottom, and I just take them and stick them on my face because they are just kind of stickers. They are just really glittery. There's a little pearl at the top, a little diamond at the bottom, so it ties in really well with a glitter eyeshadow look, just because it adds a bit more glitter, and I think it just kind of adds a little something to the side. So now I'm going to add some eyelashes. I have very short lower lashes. Again, I think it's due to my hooded eyes. I just generally have very small everything in the eye department, so I draw on my own bottom eyelashes. So of course, if you have long eyelashes, you don't need to do this, but
I do. So I would say, advice wise, what you should do is like try drawing eyelashes on a piece of paper. Just kind of get those curves right, like make sure you've kind of got what an eyelash looks like, maybe do a little bit of like a cartoony style, then have a go drawing it on yourself, and you'll kind of create that same effect. And then let it dry. It's kind of like this process needs to dry before you kind of make your eyes go back to their natural position, otherwise it's just going to all smudge out. I then just take a wipe and clear up any fallout basically, and that is my makeup look. As you can probably see, there is a few little bits of glitter here and there on my face, but that's just part and parcel of me using glitter everywhere on my eyes. But this is basically my makeup look. As I said, you can change it up by using any different colours. It completely changes the whole effect when you like use a orange or a purple or a red glitter. It gives a completely different effect. So as I said, if you are interested in buying glitters, I will leave a discount code down in the description below, and also I will pin it in the comments as well, so you can access it very quickly.
There you go, you all requested a makeup tutorial. I hope that suffices for what you needed. I'm sure that you won't be able to follow this exactly because I have 1, no technique, and 2, like, I don't really know what I'm doing and I do everything in the wrong order, but hopefully you'll be able to get some idea and recreate it in a slightly more professional way. So if you guys do try and recreate this weird makeup look that I do every single day, then please do let me know. As I did mention in my voiceover, I do have very hooded eyes, so I have kind of created this makeup look with that in mind, but I would love to see what you guys come up with. So as I said, everything that you need will be listed down in the description below, so thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please do leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!